Welcome guys, today we are here with David Erpen after this year's European Championship. So David, what did you play and how did you end up?
So I ended up playing Runick for higher Spright, and I ended up in top 16. I was undefeated in Swiss, second place. I went 10 and draw, and yeah, I'll show you my deck now.
Very nice, congratulations on that part. So let's get to the deck.
Yeah, sure. So major part of the deck is pretty standard because you don't have any space. So yeah, the for higher engine is just like 3 Rex, which is the sweet little dinosaur, which is like does everything for the deck. Then Rafale, which is really good. It's an Omni Negate and reveals your Runick cards after you went through all your combo. And yeah, the combo is so good that you take out like 90% of your engine cards out of your deck, so most of your deck is Runick cards, so chances are pretty high to reveal good cards. Then Beat for the combo, like I like to call him Beat in German. And this is Dampa, like he destroys cards and you then triggers the big Link 3 to draw cards. Then I played both of the spells. I played Rookie and Mayhem. This is an idea from Joshua Schmidt, and yeah, he played it at the German nets, and I found it really good because you can actually end up doing a combo when you have enough extender still, even if you don't draw any of your for higher engine. So that just makes the deck way more consistent. Yeah, I play Sprint for that as well, otherwise it doesn't work. And then 3 Fossil Dicks to search the best card, like Rex. Yeah, and then I played some support cards. Yeah, Sprites, just like really consistent because Rex is level 2. Just helps like getting like negates up because a lot of decks are playing like board breakers at this point. Yeah, then I play the 2 negates, Spright Red and Carrot. And the best card to search of Jet. This was so good during the weekend. Yeah, this is just like, I usually never search the starter. I always side it out. I'm playing 41 cards at the moment, so this probably should have been cut because 90% of the time, if I hard drew it, and I didn't like have good cards in hand to discard, I always discard this for Runick cards because it's just like so bad to have it early in the combo. And yeah, you just always want smashers anyway because Dark Ruler is in the format, so this card just like is one more interrupt through Dark Ruler, and yeah, I got Dark Ruler a lot, so this card really helped.
So 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Oh, for sure. Never play this deck without starter, without a smasher. Then the consistency engine of the deck, Runick cards, not much to say. These cards are just so broken. They're so versatile, let you play through boards, are good going first, good going second. I don't know why this like not really got hit.
Yeah. Well, found to
also it just gives you an alternate win option by deck outing your opponent, which is stupid because this deck draws so many cards. Like if your opponent, by the way, hand traps you and you can still extend, you draw 6 cards turn 1 without like still your whole engine is out of your deck, so you usually draw like 2 to 3 your Runick cards in the 6 cards, which gives you another 3 to 6 draws next turn, which is just stupid. And then like you have so much resources and you don't even have to grind the game out because you just like deck out your opponent. Like it's stupid. Yeah. Then Flashing Fire, yeah, these are just like all the standard 15 Runick cards. And then the card which was a really hard hit for this deck because we were always playing 3 before, right? And yeah, then to the non-engine, I'm playing this was the best card in like for non-engine from my part. I played against so many Kashtira decks, and like even the other decks were not playing around Nip. Yeah, like this just won so many matches. Like, and even if you start deck outing your opponent, Nip is so good to draw into like late game because if you have one like Nip plus 1 normal summon is a Thunder, like Thunder, and then your Rex is life in graveyard again, so you just reborn another like any card from your graveyard, Thunder reborn Forgo, so you have full board again, which is just stupid. And then also like if you start deck outing your opponent and you used all your Runick cards and they still try to push through, you just snip them, and then not much will come after it, right? And then this was like it was iffy. It was this or Dark Ruler, no more. But I was assuming this just helps you, is more versatile going first, to be able to, if you get ashed or like anything, if anything happens to your draws with Runick cards in the first turn, this just really helps to extend. And then because they used Ash or Bell, you can just extend and draw 6 cards. So having the opportunity to extend and draw cards, I think I never used this to like, I think once when I got drolled, I used this to take a play out of my opponent's hands. But if I could draw, I always draw cards. So there were turns where I drew 8 cards in one turn, just like Talons, then Folgo, and then Fountain, draw 3. And I think once I even used Fountain twice. Like I think I draw 10 cards in the
Balance.
It's not balanced. No, it's not. Yeah.
So it's 41 in the main?
So it's 41 in the main. Probably could have cut starter. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I always sided it out, but on the other hand, it's a good card to side out. It
True.
gives you more like agility to like for the side plan. And
Speaking of the side deck.
speaking of the side deck, it's mostly hand traps. I think Draw and Lockbird is like way underrated at the moment. Also, it fixes a lot of not that great matchups, like for example Dragons or Flunder or like everything like that. Everything like also like random combo decks which could pop up like Marinces or like anything else. Like I played against one Marinces and it was really good against it. Then Ash, which is probably like the most versatile hand trap. You always want to have it in your side deck because of like it's really good against either Labyrinth or Branded. Yeah, Branded Fusion. Yeah, that's pretty good. Then the other card against like a Labyrinth. Also, it's really good in a mirror match, and it's okay-ish against Twins. This on a Thunder can't stop. If they can extend, though, you're fucked, because this just is Earth, so it gives them immediately access with Mannequin Cat to like Rex. So yeah, not that good. Just like if you bell the Donner, a lot of the times this deck just passes. And then this is against every deck which has the ability to play Shifter. Even purely, like you need to worry like a lot of decks. Like if your Runick spells don't go to the graveyard or Rex doesn't go to the graveyard, this deck doesn't do that much, to be honest. Yeah, so this is just like, it makes just Shifter handleable. Also, Mannequin Cat is like one of the best cards in your extra deck, so why wouldn't you side it? Then Kurikara for going second against Cash. Yeah, I think I never sided against anything else. Oh, maybe Dragons as well, yeah. And then Dark Ruler No More for the Dragon matchup. So like every combo deck which just like puts up a big board, you just side in Dark Ruler No More. I wanted to have them. I wanted to play them in the main deck, but then I choose Talons because they're more versatile. But I still wanted to have access to it. And then Whiz because it's a spell trap negate and it's very, very good against Labyrinth. Yeah. And then to the extra deck, the Donner, which just like extends all your plays. Like it starts because it's just like tributes itself and some Be It first and then the other one, so you can search with Be It. Yeah, really good. You need to, because like late game it's really good. Then Folgo, yeah, not much to say. That card is stupid. Mannequin Cat, which is the best XYZ in your deck, just like summoning monsters to pop, is like really, really good. This is okay-ish. I really like combos with it. In like after I did the normal Ferrari combo, I really like to Rex Reborn Thunder, and then like Donner, and then with an extender I go into Spright, Gigantic, summoning like more extenders, and then going to Sprint to send another Rex to graveyard, which is just like gives you the same access, like the same board, but just gives you more negates on board. Yeah. Also, what I really like when I have 2 Rex in graveyard is I like to use the first Rex to get back Rookie after the combo. So in case I get Dark Rulered, I can Reborn Rafale after I get Dark Rulered. And I already have an Omni Negate in hand, like for monsters, because I have the Rookie I can discard. And this together with the reveal from Rafale and maybe having already 1 or 2 Runick spells in hand, revealing a tip or like a Flashing Fire or like anything you don't already have, just gives you the ability to stop your opponent's plays enough so that they can't break your board entirely, or draw into like nip and stuff later, to like being able to like stop them from making a board you cannot break next turn after Dark Ruler. And it's like with Smasher, the Rafale Negate, the reveal, and like probably 1 or 2 Runick spells. I think whenever I got Dark Rulered, I never lost that game. I think the only time I lost that game was I would have lost is when I played against Dragons and he Dark Rulered me, and if he would have drawn a Bestial, he would have won, because that's against Dragon you never want to revive Rafale because it's the only light target they have. But in case I get Dark Rulered, I have to do it, because otherwise like my board is so weak. Yeah, then that was like a known decision. So I was like, okay, if he has the Bestial, I lose. But it was like, so he didn't have it and I won. Yeah, these are really, really good. And then the IP, just like for the combo when you actually like, either when you already have a big board and you cannot attack, so just to have another interruption. Also, if you have another Rex in hand and you need to get it into the graveyard during your opponent's turn, you can go into Unicorn and then spin something. Or if you like need to actually hard make the combo in your opponent's turn because you're locked in level 2s. This is really good against like a lot of decks when you start deck outing them, and in the end of the game state when when they have like 1 or 2 cards in their deck left, and you need to and your Runick spells don't work anymore because you cannot banish anymore, so you cannot use these effects anymore. This just helps to like don't let them commit enough or like make a board to kill you, just like that you deck out them anyway. Yeah.
Did it happen?
Yeah, sure, for sure. I think I won top 32 with it, because he has like 1 card in hand and he made Big Eye and he took my Folgo, tried to go into Thunder, and then I was like, you cannot use it because Folgo cannot be used as link material. So I destroyed the Folgo with my Flashing Fire. He has 1 card in deck and he has Fenrir in hand. So I just summoned this. The Big Eye goes to defense, he cannot take it, and he can never summon anything from his hand. So, and even if he has like non-engine, like enemy controller or something, if that's his last card, you can just summon another Runick in battle phase, so he loses. I think I deck out at like 4 or 5 people with it.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it just helps when you cannot like exactly banish the number of cards he has in his deck. Then Linguriba, because I don't like to lose to Ibli. Never summoned it though, but it was there and I was fine. I was happy I had it. Just like gives me a good feeling. Huggen, then this, because sometimes like I had twice. I played against a lot of Kosh. Twice they banished my Beat with Rice Heart, so I needed and I hard drew Rookie or Rex. I'm not sure anymore. So I had to summon this to be able to tribute this to summon either Dompa or Rex from my deck, which then still is full combo if you have enough extenders. And then this sometimes just like being able to go get Fountain from graveyard or crashing it in battle phase to bait out a negate just really helped.
Okay, so would you change anything from your deck list?
I think the only thing I actually would change at this point is the starter. Probably would cut starter and go to 40.
Just cut starter, go to 40.
That's the way.
Right.
I really like 41 cards. I think only 1 or 2 decks I played and topped with lately had 40 cards. Like most of them have 41. I think
Okay.
I'm 99% I play 41. So that's like my lucky number as well.
41's the number.
41 is the number, yes.
All right. So David, huge congratulations again. Thank you very much for the deck profile. Any shout outs?
Shout outs to to Sebastian Zimmermann, like a friend who like sadly died. And yeah, just I'm going to Worlds for you, you know, not this time but next time. And then shout outs to Alex Papillon. He gave me the most German field center ever. Yeah, thanks. It was cool when some judges told me I cannot use the token as a field center. Yeah, then I had something for it. Thanks. Thanks to Team G.Y.M. Shout out to Team G.Y.M. And shout outs to our sponsors, Card Market, and shout outs to like everybody who like built the deck with me and like helped me testing. Like shout outs to Eddie, shout outs to all my friends. Like, yeah.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, David. See you. Bye bye.